Good morning, everyone. I am Dr. Kalpana Sharma, Associate Professor, Department of Zoology, SPC Government College, अजमेर. बच्चों, जैसा कि आपको मालूम है कि हम किस पे डिस्कस कर रहे हैं, बायोलॉजिकल कंट्रोल. तो let us sum up. What is biological control? The biological control may be defined as the action of parasitoids, predators, nematodes, and pathogens like virus, bacteria, and fungi in maintaining another organism's density at a lower average than would occur in their absence. About hundreds or thousands of parasitoids and predators have been introduced against 200 insect pests. Attempts at biological control have been made practically all over the world with varying success. The highest proportion of complete success of all biological control success among the major geographical region of the world is due to the organisms which are utilized in the biological control. The organisms, क्या क्या देखा हमने? The organisms which are utilized in biological control include parasitoids, predators, parasites, microbes, fungi, bacteria and viruses. तो लास्ट टर्न पे हमने बायोलॉजिकल कंट्रोल के अंदर पैरासिटॉइड्स एंड प्रेडेटर्स देख ली है, निमेटोड्स देख ली है, हमने माइक्रोबियल एजेंट्स बैक्यूलोवायरस एंड बैक्टीरिया देख लिए. आज हम बायोलॉजिकल कंट्रोल एजेंट्स के अंदर हम देखने जा रहे हैं फंगस और फंगस एज अ बायोलॉजिकल एजेंट. Approximately 750 species of fungi have been reported from insects, many of which offers great potential in insect pest management, which you can see from this table. Here in this table, you can see various type of entomopathogenic fungi as myco-insecticides. What is entomopathogenic fungus? A fungus which attack an insect and kill it. So here in this table you can see pathogen, target, production and in which country it is applied. So first of all, pathogen A. rhodus is a target of white butterflies, scale insects, Colorado potato beetles, and its production in the form of liquid fermentations, and it is used in Russia. Similarly, B. bassiana, its target is Castor semilooper and white grubs, and it is semi-solid production and it is used in India. Corn borer, it is produced in semi-solid and the pathogen behind it is B. bassiana, again a fungus, and it is the country involved is China. The next entomopathogenic fungus is the C. clavosporus. C. clavosporus fungus targets the mosquito. In a production is liquid fermentation and it is used in Australia as a insecticide. Next pathogen is the C. obscurus. It is used to target the aphids and its production is liquid fermentation. It is used in UK, USA, France. Another entomopathogenic fungus is the Entomopathora grylle. Entomopathoma grylle is used against grasshoppers and spittle beetles. Grasshoppers, its production is in vivo liquid fermentation and it is used in Australia. Similarly, spittle bug, this is also infected by Entomopathora grylle and it is also produced in semi-solid state and it is used in Brazil. Next entomopathogenic fungus is the Metarhizium anisopli. This Metarhizium anisopli targets the Pyrrhilla, rhinoceros beetle, and mosquito. Pyrilla rhinoceros beetles, their protection is in the form of semi-solid state and it is used in India. Whereas in mosquito target, they are mosquitoes. They are also targeted by Metarhizium anisopli, and its protection is liquid fermentation. It is used in USA. The last one is the Verticillium lesani. Verticillium lesani is an entomopathogenic fungus and its attack is on the greenhouse aphid. It is produced in the liquid fermentation and the country used this fungus is UK. So this is about in this table you have seen various type of fungus, its target and its protection and in which country it is used. Now in India, what are we going to see? This is a species Beauveria bassiana. It is an entomofungus and this is, first of all, it is the microorganism. This is recognized as casual agent of muscardine disease of silkworm Bombyx mori. It infects the insects by direct penetration of their body wall. In India, 3 species of fungi are commercially available for insect control and they are number 1 Trichoderma viride, number 2 Tharizinium and number 3 is Gleocladium. The table which I have already displayed, I already showed you, it demonstrated the entomopathogenic fungi under development as myco-insecticides. Most of the fungi that frequently infect aphid, beetles, flies and leafhoppers belongs to entomopathorales. Several environmental conditions affect the spread of entomopathorales and other fungi. Epizootics generally are positively correlated with leaf wetness either from rains, irrigation or heavy dew. For example, spotted alfalfa aphid, Theriophis population are destroyed every year by epizootics of the fungus Erinia radicans. Most fungus species can form and discharge conidia at 5 degrees centigrade, then germinate. However, it may take over 16 hours for these events to occur, whereas it happens within a few hours at around 20 degrees centigrade. Another important factor in the primary spread of fungal pathogen is the level of initial inoculum in the field at the beginning of the seasons. Secondary spread is by movement of infected larva and adult coming into contact with non-infected host and by airborne dispersal of infective conidia. Soil-borne fungi commonly infect soil insect or Beauveria species and Metarhizium anisopli in particular infect Coleoptera beetles. The soil habitat generally afford a relatively stable environment for these fungi. A temperature above 50 degrees centigrade is lethal to the vegetative stages of most insect pathogenic fungi. Application of B. bassiana have been applied to the potato foliage to control the Colorado potato beetles with little success. This is all about today's class. In another class, we'll be discussing about the another method of pest control. Thank you.